Tinubu seeks $2.35 billion external loan. $500 million sukuk to fund 2025 budget. Abeg, which 2025 budget again? In October. We are in October, you are talking about budget. You want to loan 500 million sukuk to fund 2025 budget. I don't understand. We have just how many months left for this year to come to an end? Hey, these people. Hey, God have mercy. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has requested that the House of Representatives approve a plan to raise a total of $2.347 billion from the international capital market. For what, Kwano? He is also seeking an additional $500 million debut sovereign sukuk to fund the 2025 budget and refinance Nigeria's maturing Eurobond. Ẹ̀yin fans mi mama tún gbà mí kẹ́ àbí I'm not hearing well ni. 2025 budget. What budget is that? In October. The president request raised during plenary on Tuesday by Speaker Abbas Tajuddin outlined a multi-pronged financing strategy that combines traditional Eurobond issuance with non-interest Islamic finance. Tinubu said the borrowing plan was made pursuant to Section 21 subsection 1 and 27 subsection 1 of the Debt Management Office Establishment (ETC) Act 2003, emphasizing that it was designed to give effect to the borrowing provisions in 2025 Appropriation Act, refinancing $1.118 billion Eurobond maturing in November 2025. And expands Nigeria access to diversified external funding sources. All of this money, all of this funding, please, where is it going to? Because I don't understand what is going on. The president noted that the 2025 budget provides for 9.28 trillion naira in new borrowing to close the fiscal deficit, with 1.84 trillion naira equivalent to $1.229 billion earmarked as new external borrowing. The House of Representatives is kindly invited to issue its resolution allowing the government to raise the amount through any of the following options: issuance of Eurobonds, bridge finance facility from broke runners, loan syndication, or direct borrowing from international finance institutions, Tinubu wrote. According to the president, the funds will be deployed to part finance the 2025 budget deficit in line with the approved fiscal framework, while a separate tranche would refinance the 2018 Eurobond maturing on November 21, 2025. He described the step as crucial to avoid default and align with international best practices in debt capital markets. The plan is to refinance the maturing Eurobond through issuance of Eurobond, bridge finance facility, loan syndication, or direct borrowing from international financial institutions, he added. Tinubu clarified that the aggregate amount to be raised, combining $1.229 billion for new borrowing and $1.118 billion for refinancing, total $2.347 billion, and that the terms and conditions can only be determined at the time of the transaction and will be subject to prevailing market conditions. They don't sell this country because all these bases that we are owing. How do they intend to pay? How? He assured lawmakers that the Federal Minister of Finance and the Debt Management Office, DMO, will collaborate with transactions advisors to secure the most favorable terms. The terms and conditions, we don't know. They say the terms and conditions will only be determined at the time they want to do the transaction. In a separate but related request, Tinubu sought the House approval for the issuance of a standalone debut sovereign sukuk of up to $500 million in the international capital market, marking Nigeria's first foray into global Islamic finance. Tinubu said the planned sukuk would mirror the successful domestic issuance that have raised over 1.39 trillion naira since 2017 for road and infrastructure development. According to him, the debut international sukuk aims to diversify Nigeria's investors' base, open new funding sources, and deepen the sovereign securities market. This development comes amidst concern on Nigeria's debt portfolio. A previous Sahara Reporter review of the debt service payment published by the Central Bank of Nigeria shows that the Tinubu administration spent a total of 9.9 billion naira on external debt servicing between June 2023 and August 2025. According to the data, a sum of $302.2 million was spent in August 2025, $179.9 million in July 2025, and $143.3 million in June. This money, they are not in naira, in dollars. Yeah. The amounts for May 2025, March, February, and January were $230.9 million, $557.7 million, $632.2 million, $276.7 million, and $540.6 million respectively. All this money, where is it going to? Where is it going to? Femi says 2027 election fund is not the budget, because I don't understand which budget you want to budget in 2025 at almost the end of the year. We are almost ending the year and you are talking about 2025 budget. Do these people really take us for a fool? Because I don't understand what is going on. And then they will ask questions. They will say journalists is asking them questions that they are not supposed to ask. They were asking that Minister of Works yesterday now. He was speaking gibberish. Later he said he did not hear what they were saying. Meanwhile, people will be using money. We don't know what people are using the money for. 2025 budget. At close to the year. People are already rounding up for the year. You are talking about 2025 budget. Now, author says, according to Dino Melaye, they go to borrow from OP and Money Point. At this point, I think so. Because I don't understand. And Wale says, Mr. President, please call agents to find buyer for this. They don't already sell us. So they don't need, there is no agent anyway. They have already sold Nigeria. Because one day you will just see, because the amount of money we are owing, we cannot, 30,012, I had to say it, like we're in 2012 now, 100 years to come, we have not paid this basic. We have not paid this basic, because what is all of this? Then it's just, people I say, Baba, they use all this loan, they play to show us, because I don't know what is going on again. I don't understand. What is going on? Pado says he wants to borrow money from Sukuk. Anywhere he notices availability to borrow, he swings in immediately. I'm telling you, he's just borrowing money everywhere. What are they using this money for? We don't know. How are they going to refund? We don't know. Hey, God have mercy. My listeners, don't forget to like, to share, and subscribe. Thank you for listening. See you some other time. Bye.